Hey y'all, I know, right in the middle. This is part two, so I'm doing part two, part two, part two. All right, to finish this up, and then I'm gonna go about my business. Um, so I don't remember exactly where I was and what I was saying, but I know it's about Tina and how she didn't want to meet up with me. I wanted to meet up with her to give her a hug, and she was like, "No, I'm good. I got what I needed," and that was the end of that. So that was my Facebook journey, a part of my Facebook journey. I, reintroduced myself to a lot of people back then, and the people that I met. Oh, I was telling y'all about the fight that I had with the other friend. So I had this other friend in high school, and that's what I was trying to tell her about. But I did eventually tell her about it because she didn't want to meet up with me. She didn't want to meet up with me, but she did. 111's on the clock. She did. We did talk a few times, and until she felt healed enough to say, "I'm good. We don't need to talk no more." So I'm good. I was glad to assist her on that journey of healing and healing little Tina. But in the midst of that, I went to another gifted school, high school, and met this. That's when I started meeting people with the money people, the acting mayor of Chicago children went to that school. The DJs of the uh, just people with the big money, you know, um, went to their children. They sent their children to that school. R. Kelly, he's on Honey Love. R. Kelly in public announcement. The essential R. Kelly is where that is. 222 is on the clock. So yeah, R. Kelly. I went to high school with him. I got R. Kelly story as well, and the Brat. And but that's what That's the school that I attended, and so I didn't realize that, I'm from the projects. I was across the tracks, and here I am now. I'm going on the other side of the tracks, and I see how the other people are living. And now that little Blue Ivy stuff don't work over there because they got more money than me being this star over here in the projects on the other side of the tracks. Now I come to where the real money is, and it's a whole different ball game now. They don't know that Sha'Ron. They don't know the little Blue Ivy. They know Sha'Ron 312. Shout out to Chi-Town, my hometown. They know the Sha'Ron that just came here, and now who are you and what's going on? Because this is a whole new thing. So now I gotta see where I fit in, and I didn't fit in to anybody's groups or any of that because I was able to move around 333 because I just knew how to communicate with different people on whatever level they was on. I was able to do that. Never lost. CC Winans, Believe for It is the name of that CD. Believe for it, and never lost. I was never lost. 354. I was able to do whatever it is that I needed to do. Anyway, um, I had this one friend, and we would take the public transportation to school because I didn't live in the neighborhood. A lot of people went to the school that lived in the area. I went to one of those schools that if you live in the area, then you are automatically able to go to that school if that's what you wanted to do. And whether you were smart or not, but a lot of us had to test into the school, and that's what I had to do. I had to take a test to get into that school. 444 was on the clock, and all of the other schools that I went to because I was considered gifted or magnet. You're right, gifted. I was gifted. So I'm in the school and meet this girl. We're riding the school bus together and all of that. This is my first experience with a girl liking me. I like boys. I'm a girl that like boys, and that's all I've ever liked. 5:15 was on the clock, so I was never into that. Let's see and all of that. Although I did experiment one time, one for me. I left it there and I moved around, but I have nothing to hide about anything. So she came at me that way, and I was like, "Whoa, hold on, I don't get down, girl." And so she got upset. So that I started, tapering away from her and going into other groups and seeing, that's not for me. So I don't get down like that. But to each his own. I didn't never talk about it. But one day she was going to a party and she came to my house and she had the Louis Vuitton label hose. There was a lot of them up in there. She had Louis Vuitton bag. Eddie Bauer was the big thing during our time, and I had Eddie Bauer portfolio is what we had at that time, and she's let me wear. I had gold chains. I told you. Little blue ivy. Let me wear your necklace and your rings. I had just gotten a piece of gold for my sweet 16 birthday, and she was saying, "Let me. I'm going to this party. Let me wear your jewelry." And I did, and I let her wear my jewelry that day. I see you, Shawty. Uh huh. She says, I took everything out 707 and I gave it to her, let her wear it. It wasn't nothing to me, wasn't no big deal to me. And she came back with everything except for that one ring. Said I lost it. 717's on the clock. She said I lost it, and like, bitch, get over it. No big deal. What do you mean? I had just got that. I didn't even get a chance to wear it, and that was the one that I reluctantly. I'm like, you can have all of this except for this one, and that was the one that she wanted, and that's the one that she didn't come back with. So eventually, me, I had to bring the projects out of her. We get back to school. Where's my stuff? And I ain't got it, and I ain't got it. She gave me her little broke down Louis Vuitton bag and told me that, now give me my stuff back. Well, you can have your bag back when I get my ring. And that's the way, that was going for me. And until you give me my ring, we ain't finna do, ain't nothing moving, shouty, nothing shaking. And so she thought, because she had a little foot over me in height, and, she was terrorizing the kids up in wherever she was from. I don't know what grammar school she came from or what. I don't know where she came from. But she was terrorizing them, but she ain't know nothing about little Blue Ivy from the projects. I guess she ain't know. And so, we got to fighting in school. First time I ever been suspended, didn't know what to do, but I only got 3 day suspension, and she got 10 because she had just fought somebody else and beat the girl with a pliers or something. She didn't get that, but she did bite me in my face. Is why I'm going back with the Tina story. She bit me in my face, and I promised her that as long as that scar was in my face, that I was going. It was on site. You know what it is. When I see you, 919, and that's what it was. And whoa, I got a lot of stuff to go with that one, but that one was a big one. And so on site, every time I seen her, it went down. And the biggest one was uh, I'm trying not to get nobody in trouble because whoo, that was a big fight. We was in what we call Hopper Square. It was a movie theater in a little place that we went, where we went to school, we had like off campus lunch and all of that type of stuff, but this was an evening time, when we see it, we just out hanging out and walking in Hyde Park, where the Obamas are from, 1010. And so that was where, that's what I told you, big money up in that space. The Obamas lived in that area where I went to high school. And so we were in Harper Square and walking, and she with her crew, I'm with my crew, and we locked eyes, and it was on site. And so here we go, we fighting again. Only one of my girls knew my Nikki. When I say 818, my Nikki number, well, she was the only one that knew what was going on. And the rest of our crew didn't know what it was. And so she had a boy with her. I seen him in school, but I didn't know who he was. I had to look him up. Cardi B got condos in this bitch head. But he was kind of in shock, the guy that was with her, because she knew what we 11:11. She knew what was finna go down. He knew, I mean, and Nikki knew what was finna go down, and she like, Sha'Ron, no, but here we go, we colliding and we fighting, and I guess the guy was trying to get her, but the guy that was with us, he just went in and, oh, body slammed the guy. Oh my God. Oh my God. I could just see it every time. It makes me nervous just to even tell that story, because we were standing so close to this fire hydrant, and I just knew that this boy's head was finna, it would have been over if he would have connected with that fire hydrant, but he just picked him up and threw him down, and I was like, oh my gosh. 11:55. So, but that's how my loyalty came from the friends, my companions that I would hang out with. We became loyal over 12:12. Bad shit that we was out here in these streets doing. And it was like, they would fight for me no matter what. So 12, 20, and 22. And that's what I had to do for them. It went both ways. So that's how I was able to move around in any crew that I was with, and do the things that I was doing. I wasn't stuck to uh, the misfits, because I was a part of the misfits, because I didn't go to the elementary schools that they had gone to, because I was from across the track. So they all knew one another, but I was the new face in the crew. So, I'm trying to learn and see what it was. So I guess they didn't know that I'm little Blue Ivy, basically, but I'm coming into a whole new different realm, 1313. Um, with the friends and all of this. So now I'm making new friends and learning new things and all of that. So they don't really know me. They just know of me. They just know as that's that quiet girl that don't say too much. 1333 and yeah, 1333. We gonna leave that there. And so that's that little quiet girl that she don't really say nothing. You just see her always in the background. But anytime there was a fight going down, she was in it. She wasn't scared. The littlest thing out there. That's how I was. I was the smallest thing out there. But that didn't happen by mistake, because they didn't know my past life from where I came from. And the rest of that's going to be in the book, as far as all this other 1414. A friend of mine, Kelly Price, Soul of a Woman. Yeah, I'm going to reveal my soul, 1423, in my book. But y'all just get little nuggets of things. 143, 1430 was on the clock. So 1440, 144. So I'm revealing some secrets about myself, about how I ain't no punk, and I move like a crook move and do what I need to do, because that's the environment that I grew up in. This ain't just talk for me. This is my real life, because it was either kill or be killed, fight or you gonna be running forever. I ain't never ran, and I'm not gonna be running from nobody. So this ain't just talk for me. This is my real life, and I've been fighting all my life. So I don't have a problem with fighting. I had to learn how to communicate in a different way. I had to elevate my communication skills. So I had to get into to this hermit mode and learn some things on my own, because of what I grew up knowing. It had to be something different. What I grew up in, it was totally different. So I had to learn some stuff on my own. hmm and God showed me what it was. I had to get into the sanctuary and learn some stuff. Learn how to be a soldier. That's what I knew how to be a soldier in the streets, but I needed to learn how to be a soldier, because it's levels to this shit. And I had to learn how to get on a different level instead of battling with my fists. And because, like I said, I wasn't no big talker. I ain't finna talk too much. I finna say we gonna fight or shut the fuck. That was basically it. So I had to learn and grow and get to these levels, conquer these levels, and I've done that thing. So I'm just gonna keep on growing and elevating. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave this here. I ain't finna keep on going, y'all. Um, there's a purpose and a meaning for everything. Go within, so you won't have to go without. Mystic Tory says that. Um, that's when you chosen. If you hear you chosen, 1717. If you hear you chosen, it's something bigger than what you're doing right now. And we just got to learn how to get to those next levels. And this is my job, to sit here and show you how to get there the way that I learned. I learned through music. Yeah, call them up, y'all. That's what Uncle Ron Isley is saying in my ear. Call them up. Just call them up. Whoever you need to call them. She said, I'm calling, I'm calling, I'm calling. She said, call them up. He said, call them up. So call them up. Whoever you need to call. Yah, Yahweh, Jesus, um, Elohim, Jehovah, Jehovah Nisi, Ra Tiskanu, Jireh, hmm Allah, Muhammad, Mother Nature, Father God, Yahshua, Yahweh, whatever you need to call them, just call them. Just call them, y'all. All right. And then you get to that paradise that's being promised. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. You'll be able to enjoy you, because He is an on time God. The goddess within you, the little g God and goddesses. I subscribe to all in all. Let them be a fence, y'all. Okay? But it's in the sanctuary, the foundation. Go within. And then the battle won't be over. That battle will be over. You still got the war, though. It's just levels. Because it's going to keep happening until you listen to it. Listen to your inner man. Just go ahead and bust them up. You got this. All right, y'all. I'm done. I'm done for today. It's just a part two. Thanks, y'all. Hmm. Thanks for hanging out with me and sharing your most valuable asset with me, which is your time. It's about time. Public announcement. All work, no play. 2022 on the clock. Right. It's about time. It's about time. Well, it was a one in here that said something about some time. Let's see. Hmm. No, it's just levels to this. It's all about love. Okay. I don't know. I thought it's something about time. Yeah. And he's an on time God. Miss Queen Dottie Peoples. Thank y'all for hanging out with me and sharing your most valuable asset with me, which is your time. I am grateful, thankful, and truly humbled. Thanks, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell if you care. Leave a comment, no pressure though. My love bugs, please go put the footies back at the front door. I'm trying to think of my top three. Oshun, Lulu, I love, um, the ghetto nun, Hustler Jones, Mrs. Oh, Ether. She come with it all the time. I love me some Ether. And the ghetto nun, you know, I'm a part of the convent. I've been in there from day one. So, you know, y'all go check them out. I don't mind saying that. Go check them out. And you know, if they for you, they for you. If not, it is what it is. 22:12 was on the clock. I just go I 22. I continue to support because I am healed and those are my storylines, but I continue to support because each one reach one and teach one, like I said, even if I just go over to their channels just to click on the video and either allow it to play as noise for the background when I'm not trying to listen to the music or, you know, not in my meditative state, because I try not to listen to any music until I don't turn Pandora on until I'm coming on here. Usually I just let the DJs in the front room play music for me if that's the type of mood I'm in, or I'm meditating, and so then I'm listening to different frequencies. So I'm not always listening to different tarot readers, but I do go in and try to support and just push the like button if nothing else, and support each one, reaching one and teaching one. Okay. 2332, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell if you care. Leave a comment, no pressure though. My love bugs, thanks for putting the footies back at the front door. I'm still doing the decks slash readings. 40 cards, $25. All that information, anything you need to know about me will be in the description box below. I love you. Now go love yourself. I'm your spiritual soul sister, Sha'Ron. I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace. What my rings? I ain't even noticed I have my ring on. I gotta go on the hunt to go figure out what I was having my spiritual bath and stuff. So that's probably they probably in my bathroom. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Thanks. Hey, I don't know who I need to talk to, but release my videos. let my stuff go. Is I hear him saying it's about time to let him go. It's about time. Let my videos go. Whoever been shadow banning and whatever your problem y'all got, let it go. I got a video with 5,000 views, and then these other videos, 12 and 20 and all that type of stuff. What type of stuff y'all be on? I don't understand. This is why I don't like shadow social media. I don't do that. That's just a mess. I don't do no clout chasing and all of that. That's y'all young folk. I'm not that. I am not that. Don't y'all see these gray hairs in my head? I love my gray hair. I love the wisdom that I got. I worked hard to get this. Push the video, like the video, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace. Your spiritual soul sister Sha'Ron, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace. You still watching? It's going. Y'all gonna miss it.